What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 38 of our Cincinnati Bengals franchise. And in today's episode, we're going to be covering the playoff schedule as well as who we're playing against for the divisional round. So you guys that are well aware, the wild card round is done and over with, but we have the divisional yet to play and then the conference championship. Hopefully we get there. So I will be revealing the opponent right about now. So here's the playoff schedule. You guys will notice that the Patriots are winners. The Saints and the Redskins, Jaguars and Chargers, Cardinals and Falcons. So the Detroit Lions were losers. They were losers. Go figure, guys, right? So the Steelers end up losing to Jacksonville 17-27. The Saints beat the Rams 37-7. Ravens lose to the Patriots 35-14, and Detroit loses by a heartbreaking field goal. So I would love to see the box score on this just to really make sure and see like what the heck happened here. So Detroit even got a touchdown to the very end of the game here in the fourth quarter to get it to 17-14. It was 17-7 at that point, right? So I'm a big Lions guy, of course, that you guys know that by now. So I do like to keep tabs on them in this franchise and in this type of dynasty thing. But we see that we get the Patriots yet again. So what's really interesting, though, guys, about this AFC right now, the Patriots were one of the three teams that handed us a loss this season. The Chargers were the other team that handed us a loss as well. Now, the tough part is that the Patriots gave us a loss in the divisional round last year, too. We actually beat the Raiders in the wild card, moved on, advanced, got the Patriots, and then couldn't pull it off at Gillette Stadium. So it was really tough of a matchup, guys, and then they beat us at home during the season. So hopefully this is kind of a retribution game for us. Hopefully we can get to the AFC Championship game. And I would kind of rather play the Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC Championship if we get there. And that's only because the Chargers really killed. I mean, they were running the ball on us. They were throwing the ball all over the place on us. It just was not a very complete game on either side of the football for the Bengals. So hopefully we get this W. There's some really tough teams in this AFC. Out of the NFC, I think I would rather get the Redskins and the Cardinals. The Falcons and the Saints out of that NFC South would be pretty tough as well. But no matter how you slice it, guys, this is the playoffs, and it's going to be tough regardless. So hopefully we can get something done here. Let's just go ahead and get into the Patriots at the Bengals. All right, Houday Nation, let's get up, let's rise up, and let's get ready. Let's get hyped for this divisional round game. Whoever wins this game is going to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars or the LA Chargers. And you guys can see it on the bottom of your screen there. It is the LA Chargers. Phillip Rivers, 18 of 29 for 2 scores. Gordon had a touchdown, and Keenan Allen had 83 yards and a score as well. So out of the group of teams in the AFC that are left, like I mentioned in the prelude, in the introduction, I would rather play Jacksonville because the two teams that gave us losses in the AFC were New England and LA. So it kind of sucks. We're going through the gauntlet here, it seems like, to get to the Super Bowl. So, and even then, it's the job's not done. You got to win the Super Bowl. So first steps first, baby steps right here. We got to stop Tom Brady. You guys saw his statistics on the season, 4,600 yards. Absolute beast this year yet again. He's going to find Gronkowski. He's got James White. He's got Torrey Smith is now a Patriot here in this season. And Tom Brady, guys, again, putting together a very, very nice year. We got to get some pressure on him. So good to see that Carl Lawson, who had a record season at defensive end, gets in on the sack. That's good for about 22 sacks in total on the season. So good to see that, but he only had about 20 and a half during the regular season. So we see that Carl Lawson going to get pressure on Brady yet again, And gotta love it. So New England's going to have to punt the football away. So great stop on defense by Cincinnati. But we got a 1st and 10 here at our own 3-yard line. And he had John Ross on that play action on that little crossing route here from right to left. Just nothing doing. We got Joe Mixon here up the middle there for only 2 yards. Little check down as nothing really was open. We're just trying to get rid of the football here real quick, guys. And nice job by Dalton to find Tyler Croft to pick up that 1st down. Now 2 of 3 for 16 yards. Tyler Boyd going to get another quick little hit route there. 4 yards. Now 3 completions for Dalton for 20 yards. And then we're going to find CJ Uzomah for another 7 yards. Actually, I don't know, 5 yards? 5 yards? Anyway, it's positive yardage, guys. I like it. Here's John Ross. Almost breaking it for a touchdown. A little drag route, almost went for a touchdown off of just simple missed tackles, guys. So we see that this Bengals offense here is doing a lot of checkdowns, a lot of quick passes, trying to get this New England defense not really knowing what to expect here. And we're trying to shoot for that triangle route, and it was just not going to happen, guys. Too much pressure. And then we find John Ross to the right for a nice little reception there. So again, we're moving the football. We're killing a lot of clock here. 4:50 left to go. Dalton going to try and shoot that over to A.J. Green and nothing doing. Nice coverage there by Stephon Gilmore. And then Randy Bullock's going to come on with 4:41 left to go. Actually 4:40 when the field goal goes through. And we are now up 3-0 here. But look at this. Blocking out in front for James White. And this is going to be very problematic. New England has a very good offensive line. And when you've got Sony Michel back there, you've got James White back there, stuff like that can happen. They're very quick in their cuts. They're nice little one-cut type of backs. They like to do that zone type of run scheme. You guys can see it there, right? Just move to the left, cut it up the middle when you see a hole. So James White gets in for a touchdown. It's going to be 7-3 now. New England, here's Joe Mixon getting involved. That's his first carry on the game. We're in the 2nd quarter with 11 minutes left to go here. So we just didn't need to utilize Joe Mixon in the last drive that we had. So getting involved now, and then now we see that it actually helps the play-action game here because nobody saw John Ross open there, and that's going to set up for a touchdown Cincinnati for Tyler Croft. I mean, he was wide open, guys. I mean, I don't know what New England was thinking. It was either blown coverage or they thought it might have been a run play. I'm not sure, but touchdown Cincy. We take the lead here 10-7. And then a face mask call on Dre Kirkpatrick is going to set New England up 15 yards ahead of the 49-yard line where they were dropped. So really, really boneheaded play there by Dre Kirkpatrick. You got New England on the ropes a little bit here, almost heading into the second half, into the 3rd quarter. We see that Gronkowski makes a 7-yard catch. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Tom Brady all alone back there, and he's going to fire out there to Gronkowski. But check this out. William Jackson is going to get called for a pass interference. Pass interference, Kai. I didn't see it. I didn't really see that. I don't know what the refs were thinking, but you might start thinking that they're going to get jobbed here. The Bengals might be getting jobbed. 14-10 now as Sony Michel now gets a touchdown. So James White and Michel both have a touchdown apiece. Here we go, 4:50 left to go in the 2nd quarter, and wide open is Torrey Smith. Luckily, Sean Williams and Jesse Bates come on over to catch the speedster, Torrey Smith. So Brady now 11 of 14. We're just not getting enough pressure on him. And check this out. James White going to take it up the middle off of a shotgun handoff, guys. Like, normally that usually doesn't happen. So he's got 10 yards after contact. Like, that's an astronomical number. And so the rushing offense for New England is absolutely killing it, and it's going to set up these little short, quick passes that Brady loves to utilize and loves to throw. He's going to find Gronkowski here, so it's already 21-10. So the revenge game in the divisional playoffs isn't looking too good, but check this out, A.J. Green! A.J. Green over the top. Andy Dalton tossed it right over top of Stephon Gilmore, and Green catches it into the end zone, brings it into the end zone for a touchdown, guys. So we claw our way back. We're not out of the woodwork yet, guys. We're still down. We're down by 4, so we need another score here to make it 24-21. But you guys can see the numbers there. It ain't too pretty. The Cincinnati defense all season long has been very good, And that's the kind of stuff that we need to see right there. On a 3rd and 5, you play a little bit of zone, you play a little Tampa 2, you come down, you get the check downs. Tampa 2 would work really good against this New England defense. We've been playing a lot of man lately, and it's just really not beneficial. It's really not doing us any goods. But look at this throw by Andy Dalton to A.J. Green on the back shoulder. Yeah, just do that little nonchalant little, that's right. Look at that. Stephon Gilmore was absolutely turned around. A.J. Green, awesome route runner that Green is. And check this out, because the CPU is probably thinking we should have picked that ball off, right? Of course. So it should be 24-21, but off of a blocked extra point, it's going to be 23-21. We're up 2. Gronkowski catches this pass, takes it all the way down to the sideline for a big gain, but we do get a penalty call on New England, so thank God that happened, because it's going to push New England back to the about the 24-yard line now, after they did pick up about 2 yards on 2nd down. So it's going to be 3rd and 13, and Brady feeling the pressure. He's just going to get rid of it. So yet again, another good defensive stand for Cincinnati here. Gio Bernard checks in on the monster formation, and look at this. New England thought we were throwing like a screen or something, and that goes for a huge gain. So on 3rd and 7, this is a big down right here, guys. 2 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. We need this one, and if you just waited a little bit longer, we would have had Tyler Boyd with a lot of green left to go. So we do kick this field goal up and good. We're going to extend our lead to 26-21. We're now up 5. So a touchdown, it doesn't really hurt you that bad. You're going to be down a field goal, and a field goal for New England obviously is the optimal thing, right? If they're going to score, you want them to get a field goal. So it's going to be 26-24, right? So bring it back to that 2-point lead. So here we go, 1st and 10, and we're going to get another penalty call on perhaps New England. I would believe it's on New England at the 45-yard line here, and it is going to be against New England, guys. It's going to be a holding call with 10:44 left to go. Gotta love that. That's Isaiah Wynn out of Georgia, the 1-year pro now, since we're in 2019. He is a rookie this season in 2018. So on 2nd and 20, Brady going to find Torrey Smith yet again on an out route. So another accurate, really good throw by Brady. It's going to pick up quite a big chunk of yardage there, actually 12 yards. It's going to be on 3rd and 8. Brady trying to escape the pressure, trying to move around, and look at this. Carlos Dunlap going to come through with the sack. It's going to be a 5-yard loss. So it's going to set up 4th and 13, and we get the football with 9 minutes left to go, guys. This is a huge, absolutely huge drive. We got to have this thing. 1st and 10. Dalton can't get the throw off. Going to be a loss of what looks to be about 4 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 14. Dalton fires up the middle to John Ross with a little spin move, shakes him out of his shoes, gets about 10. He gets 10 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Absolutely clutch down right here. You guys, we got to get this first down, because you give it back to New England. They got a chance to take the lead here with not a lot of time left to go. A.J. Green looked like he had the first down, but the refs don't give him the spot. It's going to be 4th and inches, and Marvin Lewis sends the offense back out on the field because he knows what's at stake. You can't beat Tom Brady if you give him another shot. So Dalton sneaks it. We get it. 3rd and 10. Yet again, another crucial down. And look at this. John Ross comes up the middle. Comes up the middle on a play-action pass. New England probably fell for it, thinking we were going to try to kill some clock before our next down to punt it away. We pick up the first, and Joe Mixon now is tasked with getting this job done. Eat this clock. 4:45 left to go. John Ross makes this catch. We're trying to get some chunk play, trying to get a little bit closer to that line, that first down line. So we get 3rd and 3. We are still killing clock here. 4:12 left to go. Dalton finding nothing. He takes off, guys. Don't run out of bounds. Get down. He does. It's going to be 4 minutes by the time that this cut happens right here. So we got 3:27 left to go. Mixon got some blocking in front. Uses his physicality and his power to get 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Dalton trying to escape. And what looks to be a fumble, it's not. It's ruled an incompletion. Unreal, guys. 3rd and 4, so it stops the clock. On 3rd and 4, a gorgeous catch by Tyler Boyd. That ball was thrown behind him, and he adjusted to make that catch. That was absolutely clutch, guys, to get that first down. 1st and 10. We only get 1. New England uses their first timeout. Mixon to the outside, got two men to beat. He bounces off the tackle, but New England is going to have to use their second timeout. He picks up 3, 3rd and 6. If we can get a first down, it's pretty much a touchdown, and this game will be over, guys. But we see Mixon's got a blocker in front, but take a look at that. Donta Hightower was not blocked up the middle. He makes the play. Bullock comes on, kicks the field goal. We are now up 8. So that is a touchdown and a 2-point conversion for New England. It's got to happen for them if they want to tie this football game up and go to overtime. So 1:25 left to go. Bengals defense got to come through. 47-yard line after a beautiful throw by Brady. We got a little something up the middle here going to Chris Hogan. He's going to make the catch. Very athletic catch right there. Brady with a clean pocket. Nothing to worry about there. He makes a great throw to Gronkowski. Time is ticking away, though. 4-yard line with 44 seconds left, and a flag is thrown. So it's going to be a false start on New England, and it's going to set them back to the 9-yard line. So here's 1st and goal and a bunch set, and we get Chris Hogan out of bounds at the 2. So it stops the clock at the 2-yard line now, guys. Remember, New England's down 8. They got to get a score. Carl Lawson pressuring Brady. He gets rid of it. If he would have made the tackle, the clock would have kept running. 36 seconds left on the 2-yard line. 3rd down, and a pass complete to Izzo. And they say he didn't get in the touch. He didn't get in the end zone. So New England's got to hurry up to the line and got to get another play out. On the 2-yard line, 24 seconds left. Brady takes the snap, throws it over there, and Jesse Bates comes through with the deflection, guys. Comes through with the deflection, and the Bengals are going to win this AFC Divisional Game, this rematch game. If you guys remember, New England kicked us out last season, and Mixon finishes it, guys. The Bengals are moving on to the AFC Championship game against the Los Angeles Chargers. Wow. Defensive stand at the goal line is going to win this football game. Offense played extremely well, guys. Extremely well against this pretty tough New England defense. I felt the defense, our defense in specific, I felt like we really tightened it up in the second half, and we got some pressure on Brady. He had to make some pretty bad throws and just actually just get rid of some footballs out of bounds. Guys, it was a complete team effort. I can't believe we're saying this, but the Bengals are going to the AFC Championship game. Unreal. And, we're going to have to slay 2 dragons. We slayed one. Now we got to slay the next one and get our revenge against the Los Angeles Chargers. So I will end up simulating here into next week so we kind of find out who won their playoff matchups. We already know 2 teams that did. Obviously us, the Chargers won, and we don't know about the Cardinals, and I forgot who was playing. The Cardinals and somebody else. But we'll take a look at that real quick. You guys can see the statistics up on the board. Here we go. So the playoff schedule. So we get Chargers, Bengals, and we get the Saints and the Cardinals. So the Cardinals beat the Falcons 17-10. New Orleans beat Washington 24-20. And that's going to round out your playoffs, guys. So of the remaining 4 teams left, 2 of them beat us in the regular season. So again, more dragons to slay. I'll see you guys on Sunday. As always, peace.